one blog that everyone tends to follow, or that is quite popular amongst a lot of Wall Street, is ZeroHedge. It's a financial blog that, as I mentioned, a lot of people follow. And yesterday afternoon, they posted this piece, which is gaining a lot of attention. The author of the blog is someone supposedly by the name of Tyler Durden, and I should highlight, we don't know who he is or she or who they are. But again, this is what's been circulating. Something tells us that Canadian sovereign CDS, not to mention Canadian bank CDS, are both about to go quite a bit wider, based on the fact that it's the next domino to fall, Canada. Now, the reason that he talked about this, he looked at global banks with tangible common equity of under 4%. And according to the calculations they posted, 30% of those were Canadian banks. So here to give us his take on this, also banking expert Campbell Harvey, professor of international business at Duke University. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to be on the show again, Kim.
Campbell, so the reason we want to talk to you today is, and I should mention, I talked to a lot of analysts today and a lot of different people, and everyone had some pretty pointed opinions on what this meant. But there was a blog that came out today that implied that perhaps Canadian banks just aren't as stable as we think they are, based on this 4% tangible common equity number that was out there. What do you think of that thesis?
Well, I think the person, whoever it is that wrote this blog entry, is amazingly uninformed, doesn't know the basics of banking or of risk management. Indeed, it's like gutter journalism. You can't just look at the tangible equity ratio. You have to look at the quality of the assets. So